Hi ho, Cool Dude Reviews here, and today we're going to be reviewing the Pennywise Funhouse Funko Pop. So let's get right into the review, right after I speak a little bit. Now I know, god damn it, I know that I haven't posted for like 3 months or something, so I apologize. I should post far more regularly than I do, and I'm hoping that that is what I will do. Starting today, I am going to post a review every Wednesday, so you guys can look forward to reviews every Wednesday, at least every Wednesday. You might get more, you might get, more reviews throughout the week, but every Wednesday you can look forward to a review right here. So, we're going to start this new renaissance. Oh, yeah, okay, stay there. Alright, we're going to start this new renaissance with probably one of the spookiest Funko Pops in my collection, the Pennywise Funko Pop. Now, why would I review the Pennywise Funko Pop now? Months after Chapter 2's release. The reason why is because it is Halloween, spooky time, and this is one of the only horror Funko Pops I have. So I feel like it's, appropriately spooky, and this is actually a really, really well done Funko Pop. I enjoy this one a lot. The detailing on him, and in his sculpt and his paint job, is really great, so, what better pop to do around Halloween than Pennywise? So, let's get right into the review. Starting with, as you can see, he comes with a base. He doesn't really need it. He stands pretty good on his own, but he comes with a base anyway, so he can stand even better. Which, ironically, I feel makes him stand worse, because, if he comes off of the base, then, he'll fall over. But he doesn't, fall over that easily without the base, so, but if you are putting him on an uneven surface, such as a box or something, the base should serve you fine. So, besides the base, this pop is pretty fantastic. He looks great on the shelf. He's immediately recognizable as Pennywise. He's got a lot of shelf presence. He's quite tall for a Funko Pop. I should just have a Funko Pop on my desk so I can compare it. But, he's pretty tall for a Funko Pop, as he should be, because, in the movie, he's a bit taller than all of the characters, all the normal human characters, which adds to his spookiness. Most Funko Pops are about, like, this tall, and he's just a little bit taller. Of course, his hair makes him much taller. So the actual designing of this pop is excellent. The hair sculpt is the same as the old one, but, still well done, still looks good. The hairline is okay painted, it's fine, it's passable. But the, excuse me, but the cracking detailing in the top of his face area is really, really well done. It looks great. I think they should have probably put a wash through it to really make it stand out, but even as it is, it looks pretty good. I like the way that they sculpted his brows. They could have just, done over his eyes to make him look angry, but he looks really ferocious the way that his eyebrows are actually sculpted. Really cool. I like the lines that go from his mouth all the way up onto his eyebrow, and onto his eyebrow and through his eyes. It looks like one full stripe. You see, there's a little error there, but it's nothing to really worry about. It looks really cool. I like the darkened area around his eyes, and then I like his, they didn't go with a basic black. They went with this yellow, and it gives him this his eyes really pop out, and it gives him this like uncanny feeling, which is, you know, what you'd hope. And then he's got his little nose painted, and he's got his tongue hanging out. His mouth is clearly the best part about this Funko Pop. It's why you would buy this one over, you know, any of the other ones. I think this is probably the best Pennywise in the line. Hence why it's the one I got, just because of the mouthpiece. So the tongue hanging out looks really good. I like the saliva, you know, oozing out of his mouth, and I like the teeth, and I like the little red rims around his mouth. It looks really great. His body is pretty good too. It's got these hands that are done so that it looks like he's pressing against the glass. So if you're an in-box collector, it looks like he's pressing against the clear plastic part of the box, which that's really cool. It's fun. It's fun detail. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it sure is fun. You know, because he's the Funhouse one. that was dumb. So his hands are good sculpt. I like the ruffle around his hands. The sleeving, the sleeves are both very good. They're pretty much the same. I like the little red details wrapped around them, and I love the way the arms are ruffled. It looks excellent, especially for a common pop. You know, it looks really good. It's really impressive how they're able to sculpt such an intricate, like, clothing area onto this Funko Pop. The ruffle around his neck is very, you know, very highly detailed. Once again, it could have used a wash, but it still looks good without one. Yeah, it's a very detailed little thing. I like his torso. It looks good. His little buttons, the lines going down his body, his little belt, the red threads around his waist, and his like little skirt almost. It all looks really good. Of course, his lacing up on the back looks fantastic. It's good sculpt. There's no huge paint errors. There's little ones all over this pop, but nothing huge. I like the way his pants ruffle out. Looks really, really great. Looks, you know, clowny. What you'd expect if you've seen the movies. You know, like the classic, you know, circus clown design. Like antique circus clowns, you know. It really captures the design of that kind of Victorian clown wear, which is really cool. I like the lacing around his legs, and then the ruffling underneath. And of course his shoes are pretty big, hence why he can stand so well. They're not huge or anything, but, you know, Pennywise, his shoes they're not huge. So, you know, it works, it's movie accurate. The shoes look really good. Yeah, the shoes look really good. I like the sculpt in them and the little pom-poms and everything. This pop just looks fantastic. It's very Pennywise the Clown, but it's also very stylized and popified. You know, it's got the pop eyes, of course, and the squarish head. Yeah, it looks like a pop. It looks like Pennywise. It's scary, but it's also kind of cute. It just works all around. Highly detailed. Looks great on the shelf. Just a great pop. If I had to rate this pop on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a solid, like, 9. Maybe even a 9.5. It's really good pop. So, come on. So, if you guys are a fan of it, or Pennywise, or horror, or, you know, anything really, clowns, you can be a fan of clowns. It's not that weird. It's pretty weird, but, you know. If you like Pennywise, clowns, whatever, I cannot recommend this pup more. I can't really say too much about it compared to the other Pennywises, but what I can say is I think it's better. Just the sculpt of the mouth, of the tongue hanging out and everything. It looks great. It looks great on the shelf. Great for Halloween. Yeah. Anyway, so if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment down below, do whatever, and I'd highly appreciate you subscribing and ringing the bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles!